Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton Lexa, this is a Burton Escapade, and I'm going to show you the similarities and differences between both. Now, the Lexa and Escapade are for those hard-charging, all-mountain freestyle riders. Now, the Lexa has a little bit more of a freestyle influence, whereas the Escapade has a little bit more of a free ride influence, but by no means are these guys bindings sized down with a different colorway. These are specifically designed for women and to help women ride the best that they can. Now, the base plates on the Lexa and the Scribe are a single component 30% shortgrass nylon composite style base plate. It's called a reflex base plate. It actually has discs, like pretty much traditional bindings, and it comes with channel system discs and 4x4 and 2x4 mounting discs that can pretty much be mounted on any style of board out there. Another cool thing about the single component high back is that it has tons of cushioning. Now, the cushioning on both the Lexa and the Escapade is called an auto cant full bed. Now, you'll see that there's a little B3 gel here and full padding directly underneath your foot from the heel all the way to the toe. A cool thing about this padding is that it has an auto cant to it, meaning that it allows for your ankles and your knees to align better because there's a softer durometer rating on the medial side and a harder durometer rating on the lateral side. Now, the other similarities are actually going to be the toe strap. The toe strap on both is called the Super Grip. It just came out this year. It's seamless. It doesn't have any padding to it, but it molds around every single style of boot. One reason that I like it is because, well, it's super grippy, and you can use any boot with it. The only downside to the Super Grip is that you can't wear it on the top of your boot like a traditional snowboard binding. There's not very many people doing that nowadays, but if you want to do that, it's not an option on the Lexa or on the Escapade. Now, the other great thing about both bindings is they feature double take buckles. Now, the double take buckles you can't find on any other snowboard binding besides Burton bindings. On the lateral side of the ladder, there's helical style teeth that drives the buckle over the ladder. On the medial side, there's horizontal style teeth that actually keeps the buckle locked in place. That means that these things are less likely to get chewed up when you ride a lot. You can keep these bindings for a really, really long time. And another cool thing about the double take buckles is that the ratchet levers are really big. So you can use them with mittens and you can use them with gloves with no problems whatsoever. Now, there's two main differences, the high back and the ankle strap. They may not seem like big differences to the eye, but when you ride, there's a big difference. Now, the high back, they both actually kind of feature a zero lean style high back, but that's pretty much the only similarity of the high back. The Lexa has an EVA style top and something called the heel hammock. The heel hammock actually kind of suctions to the back of your boot and keeps your heel locked into the heel cup of the binding. It also features a dial forward lean adjustment that's toolless. This Escapade, however, has something totally different. This is the Kickback Hammock. It acts as suspension. There's kind of a dual componentry to it, and it allows your foot to roll inside of that high back without having it shift around, which is a great thing. Instead of having a dial forward lean adjustment, it has a micro forward lean adjustment, and there's no EVA padding along the backside, but there is a little bit of grip in that heel to keep that heel locked in place. Now, the straps, even though they look pretty similar, are pretty different too. This is the asymmetrical hammock strap that you'll find on the Lexa. Notice there's kind of one center spine, like the Super Grip cap strap. It's mold injected. There's no seams. It's not going to fall apart. But the upper section of the lateral side has more support than the lower, and the medial side has more lower support than the upper. Whereas the Escapade has just the traditional hammock strap. This hammock strap, of course, is the same thickness on the lateral and on the medial side, and it's 3D molded with kind of like a dual center style spine. Those are the only differences. Again, the Escapade will be a little bit more for that free rider, whereas the Lexa a little bit more for that freestyle rider. You can check them both out at thehouse.com.